What's up, y'all? My name's Ameya. I'm a senior at green level, and I'm going to be at UNC this coming fall as an applied math and neuroscience double major.
What are some most beneficial classes you took in your high school career?
I think AP Physics, AP Chem, and Calc PC, because those are the classes that taught me how to learn and taught me study methods that work in college.
All right. What were some study methods you used in high school, and how did they work out for you?
I think the Pomodoro technique and spacing out your revision over like a long period of time is what works best for me, at least.
What's that technique?
It's basically you do like 25 minutes of work and then 5 minutes off, and you just repeat that for like 6-7 hours.
Oh, that's good. All right.
So what were some of the clubs that you participated in high school, and how'd they help you?
I think the most important club I was in was Science Olympiad for sure. It gave me like a little bit of a competitive edge, being able to win awards at states and stuff. And I made a lot of friends through it. And then I ran the astronomy club and biology club. I was president, but those just something I like to do in my free time.
So you're majoring in neuroscience. What drew you to that field?
Well, I've always had like a passion for healthcare and medicine and stuff. And growing up, I like started reading about Dr. Ben Carson and all the surgery techniques that he did, and it just inspired me to become a neurosurgeon one day. So that's why I wanted to major in neuroscience.
So did you participate in any summer internships or programs?
Yeah, I did NCSSM Summer Adventures, and I held a ophthalmology internship where I did patient checkups and stuff over the summer at my clinic. But I think Summer Adventures was definitely the most important in my college applications process.
How'd you get into that summer venture?
So I had originally applied my sophomore year to NCSSM and to the Summer Adventures program. I was rejected my sophomore year, and I applied again in my junior year. I worked on my application a little bit. I picked up that ophthalmology internship I talked about, and I think it's just about writing authentic essays and stuff that really reflects who you are, not just what they want to hear.
So how did you manage time between school and your personal life?
I think it's sort of just about striking that balance. Like, I have a hard cutoff at 8 o'clock where if my schoolwork isn't done, I'm just done. Go eat my dinner and then go to bed. Because that way, sleep is low-key the most important thing. Your health always comes first. So have that hard cutoff time, and then I save my weekends for only personal things. I try to get all my work done Monday through Friday. And then Friday through Sunday is just going out with friends, hanging out, recharging before the next week.
How did your friendships and relationships impact your growth throughout high school?
I think keeping a circle of people who are driven around you is important. It's like that quote, you are the 5 people who are closest to you. Like, that's a reflection of who you are. I think getting caught up in the wrong crowd is something to definitely avoid. Personal experience, that's something that'll throw you off of the direction you want to go in your career. So it's definitely important to keep people who are driven, passionate, and also people who support you through your dreams and stuff.
What is your proudest accomplishment you had throughout your high school career?
I think it was definitely getting my paper published and being able to attend Summer Ventures for sure. Nothing crazy, but I think Summer Ventures put me in that mindset. Like, I realized I'm able to do more and aim higher in my life, just being surrounded by people who are like me. And getting a paper published with your brother was huge. I think it's just seeing your hard work coming to fruition is what was so great for me.
Could you elaborate more on that paper?
Yeah, so basically it was an artificial intelligence paper. I created a machine learning model that diagnosed celiac disease. That's a disease that I have, and it's an aspiration of mine to cure someday. So I worked with your brother, me and him. We worked on a paper, we wrote it up. It was like 36 pages when we first wrote it, and then it got cut down to like 9, and it got published, So that's definitely my biggest accomplishment.
It's very impressive.
What's the best piece of advice that you would give to high school students?
I think it's just about finding that balance, I spent the first 3 years of high school not doing much besides studying and, doing extracurriculars and stuff. Clearly it didn't work out in the way I wanted, but I think if I could go back, you gotta be able to understand that there's a line, right? Like, there's a point of diminishing returns. There's no value in studying like 12 hours a day and not going out and not living your life, because at the same time, taking care of yourself, like mentally and physically, like go to the gym, go work out, go play sports. Don't be like a loser who sits at home. Go to those football games and stuff. Go to prom, go to homecoming. Like, have a good time. Like, that's what high school is for. Like, we all got the rest of our lives ahead of us, God willing. So definitely find that balance, and don't slack in school either. Don't take it easy, because a lot of people say like freshman year and senior year are a joke. It's not. You gotta keep that work ethic up just for setting yourself up for success and shit.
So looking back, is there anything you wish you'd done differently in high school?
I think honestly, I let myself get a little bit complacent, and that's why I'm going where I am. Obviously, it's a great school and stuff, but I think I spent time hanging around with people who kept on pushing the narrative, like, yeah, where you're going is a great school, like that's enough, or you're doing enough. When in reality, like, I don't believe you could ever be doing enough. You should always be like trying to push yourself to do more. Like, no glaze, shout some hash. Like, he always pushing that shit. That's why he's going where he is. That's why I am where I am, because I let myself go and I surrounded myself with the wrong kind of people my sophomore and junior year who didn't, I suppose, believe that that I was supposed to be somewhere better than UNC, for example, like I do. And I think that's something I wish I hadn't done, and fix that.
What do you think matters more, school grades or extracurriculars?
I think it's a fine line between the two. For in-state schools specifically, they care a lot about our grades and our class rank. So you gotta obviously maintain a high GPA, but if you want to aim for those Ivy League schools, those top 20s, extracurriculars is definitely what's going to push you over. Like, you gotta have some sort of uniqueness. Like, yeah, that's what I think, for sure.
Was there a single or specific moment in your high school career that really changed your perspective on your goals?
Yeah, I think summer ventures, just being around all those people who are so intelligent, all of them going to top 20 universities now, is something that really made me realize that I can be on the same level as all these people. It removed that complacency in my head, the fact that I was just okay going to a normal school, and I think that's just really changed that in me, and that's what's pushing me still to this day.
Is there like a specific set of friends you hang out with just to push yourself?
Yeah, for sure. I think when I had 5 closest friends and my roommate actually for the next 4 years, Sid, and a bunch of these guys that I hang out with, my whole group, amazing people, but they're always pushing me to be a better version of myself. Whether that's trying to keep me in the gym or keep me studying, keep me from going outside and doing stupid shit. They're always there for me, whether I need something. And those 5 people, everyone should have those 5 people. It's good to be friends with everybody, but it's important to not get too close to everyone too.
Yeah.
What was the college application process like, and do you have any tips for students who are going through it?
I think it wasn't too bad, honestly. I applied to 16 schools, which is a lot, but most of them were just like BSMD programs and stuff. I think if you're a student who's about to apply right now, definitely get started early. Like, start doing your research on what colleges you want to go to during like March or April of your junior year, and from there just start writing. Like, the Common App essay prompts are basically the same every single year. Just start drafting it in June. Like, don't stress too much about it. Like, 30 minutes a day. You have 3 months over the summer. You'll have a pretty good essay by the end of the summer. And then once all of the supplementals roll out, definitely focus on the supplementals. Go to the school's websites, look at their values, talk to students that who might be going there, like for UNC, for example. And then just write those essays out, bang them out, and that's about it. It's not too bad. Try and maintain a social life while you're doing it as well. It definitely helps.
And how long did it take you to write your essay?
My Common App essay, or my main essay, it took me, I would say, the better part of 6 weeks. I wrote like 3 drafts. I hated the first 3, and then the 4th one was the one that I ended up submitting to most schools. Yeah.
We wish you the best of luck at UNC and neuroscience. Thank you guys for watching.
Stay tuned. There's a lot more coming.